So, the next game, Finland against Norway, is just about to start. It just started. Norway won the swim-off in white. Finland plays in blue. Finland from right to the left, and Norway from the left to the right. This game will be very interesting because both teams played before against Sweden and won with a difference from 6 goals. So Norway also need to they also get 2 goals, so it will be very interesting. But the difference is quite the same, 6 goals. And the winner, the loser of this game will be the opponent against Germany in the preliminary round. And I think that both teams are very equal. So therefore it will be very interesting. So there will not be, I guess there will not be a score like against Sweden 6-0, maybe 1-2 goals, maybe 3, something like that. So the action takes place at the Norwegian goal. Yeah, the Norwegian goal. So now the chance for Norway to swim a counterattack, but Finland is very aggressive in the midfield. So I didn't see what that was for. But it's a free throw for Finland against Norway. And that's yeah, the attitude is not the same with the two teams. Both teams have more than one player one time under the surface, and so that's how we play underwater rugby. There was free throw again against Norway. Yeah, that's. I tried to do it the same, and on the other side there was lurking a waiting teammate, but he couldn't play the pass. That was a too easy loss for the Finnish attacker. So free throw against Finland now. And okay, that's a yeah, but Finland checked the situation and are in the attack on their own. Yeah, they're struggling very hard, but both teams help each other. The player always finds a pass. Looks very funny, as if he would have ride him like a horse. I would say that the edge is a little bit on the Finnish side here. They build up a lot of pressure against the Norwegian defense. There were quite a few chances already, a few chances for them. Oh, the worry comes to the surface. That means a warning. And it's a free throw against Finland. And that's a free throw against Norway this time. It's not quite clear for what's happened there, because they just did the free throw. So Finland in charge now. And again, there was a little hole, and he tries to use it, but couldn't, and loses the ball. But nevertheless, Finland in possession. And now he's struggling to find someone to play to. And now 2-2. But he lost the ball, and now it's a chance for Norway to do. But he swims to the surface. Yeah. I guess he didn't have enough endurance, enough air left in the lungs. But otherwise, you wouldn't dive up. because that's a place where the other players, the opponents, wait. So now that's maybe the third, fourth attack of Norway and the Finnish goal. Oh, that was good pass, but he loses the ball, and yeah, that was a nice attack because the the Norwegian player comes from the did come from the close side and yeah, grab the defender, rip him off the goal, and just in this second play to his teammate, but that one unfortunately failed. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That no, both either teams can't, yeah, play themselves a little bit of an advantage. Um, it's nearly equalized. I would say Finland is a little bit better by now, but nevertheless, Norway has its chances, like now. But he can't do it on his own. There have to be another one, and they are just waiting. They're breathing on the air. You have to breathe outside on the changing bank and not on the surface. And he too brings up the ball to the surface, and then there's a lot of struggling. Um, then it comes to a bulk like this, as you can see here, and everyone when he just swims with three Finnish players at himself towards the other goal, but he loses at. Maybe we can switch to the underwater camera. Yeah, thank you. And now the goalie's missing, and that's a chance for. Yeah. 1-0 for Finland, and as you can see here, the keeper dives up, and the Finnish player sees it and as an easy goal, an easy goal. And on this level, we are on the national level here. Don't forget that is a mistake. You can't do a mistake like that, and therefore the timeout. Yeah, Norway took a timeout. So let's listen what the coach says. Okay, the timeout's over. And the goal, that was number 9, Teemu Hirvonen. And again, we apologize if we pronounce any name wrong here. So there's four minutes left for Norway to score themselves. But it's Finland who's in charge now, doing the tag. 3 Finnish players, and he plays to the close side, but loses the ball. And now it will be very hard for Norway to score themselves. But either of them have a good defense. And the referee calls this free throw for holding on the goal. And it's against Finland. And they already committed. But and as you can see here, it's easy for the for the players who comes in. It's very easy to attack the ball, attack the player who has the ball when they come inside and the ball is on the surface. So they have to bring the ball under the water. And now fast break again. 4. Oh, that become very close. And last second, Norway secured the goal. Okay. You see here what the referee demands. He calls a free throw against Finland for grabbing the head. It's not allowed to touch the head or the mask, not even the throat or something like that, the neck. Okay, you allowed to grab the neck, but not the throat. No dangerous parts. But never the upper head or the face. That's forbidden. So if there are any problems with the technical, with the tone, you can send us via chat like Frey at Cernedit. Maybe you can tell us if it's better now, Freyet. So nearly 2 minutes left in this game here. And the teams are nearly equal with a little advantage on the Finnish side, and yeah, they're building a lot of pressure up right now. And you can see it, but oh, that was a close one. You didn't see it, but yes. The Norwegian defender secured the goal in the last minute, and there was a little hole. And they are on the fast break on their own, but he's alone again. Again, he's alone. And there are 2-3 Finnish people players, trying to protect the goal, and the Norwegian player couldn't pass the ball to a teammate. And an easy 1-on-1, but yeah, the Norway in the last second, Norway defend the goal again, but now there's again, yeah, there was a passing possibility, but now the pass goes just to nowhere. So it's easy for the Finnish players to grab the ball and swim attack on their own. So last 20 seconds in this first half, Finland against Norway, and someone calls a timeout. Timeout for Finland for the last 20 seconds. So let's hear what the coaches say. So we're back again for the last 20 seconds, 18 seconds to be precisely. Norway has a free throw, and you saw that here very good. You have to bring the ball up, pull it over the surface, and then the referee bothers. So that was the first half. Halftime scores 1 for Finland, 2 for Norway, but I have to say the two teams are nearly equal, and as we expected it, yeah, of course now with a big advantage on the Finnish side because they scored 1 goal. And the referees of the game are on the upper deck. It's Robert Glock from Austria. Then we have Jochen Beckmann and Raphael. He has no surname, so Raphael Tito de Moraes. I found it from Sweden. So we will be back here in 4 minutes for the second half. So we're back here, 1 second left, and it's buzzed on. Norway from right to left and white, and Finland from left to right and blue. Finland scored already 1 goal. So Norway is in charge now, and it's they play for the group victory. And the loser of this game will be the opponent of Germany in the game at 70-30. Okay, it's every time it's very dangerous when the free throw here for Norway is just above the goal of the other, because yeah, there's a lot of action there, and you can see much and a lot of bubbles, and then yeah, it could happen that you just get the ball in. And that's a fast counter attack, and yeah, he just stopped for just a few, just a moment, and that was his mistake. He just have to deal this fast break with self confidence and just say, okay, I will do this. I will do this on my own, and maybe that what the millisecond he would have needed. I think there will be a 2 minute punishment for Norway, because they had, yeah, a 2 minute punishment for Norway because they had too many players inside the water. Okay, that's at a time not a good time, because there are, yeah, we're in the beginning of the first half, and Finland is in charge with the free throw now, and yeah, Norway has to make that goal. And there's a big hole, and it's a, yeah, and he did it again. 2-0 for Finland. And with a 2 minute punishment, it's a case when a goal happened against. No, anytime when a goal happens, the guy who has to sit outside for the punishment can come back. So they are even now again. So to correct myself, just when the team who plays just with 5 people gets a goal, then they can the 6 can come in. So that's a lot of pressure for Norway now. But even if they lose, there's a big chance for them to um, yeah, to reach their way to the finals. can't bring the ball through the massive forechecking, and now yeah, that was a good back and forth pass from Finland, but was not effect. But he still had the ball, and in a way has to raise their action, their pressure a little bit now, because they're in charge to win the game. Yeah, for the ones who didn't play underwater rugby, it seems very rough when we have these pictures from the surface. But don't worry, they won't hurt each other. So if there's a mother outside biting their fingernails for her son, don't worry, it's all safe here. We have good medical care and all that stuff. Yeah, and Norway loses the ball too easy, and now there's a counterattack with 3 Finnish players. And what did they do out of it? Did the pass come to the open side? No, Norway cleared it, but he brings it up to the surface. It's very dangerous. If he loses the ball in the confusion, it could lead to a goal. And at 2-on-1, and ooh, that's very dangerous. But yeah, great praise for the Norwegian goalkeeper there. He just blocked the 2 Finnish people. And a counterattack from Norway, 1-on-1. And that's... he hesitated too much. Yeah, it's just that end, but okay. As I say this, it leads to a goal. Yeah, he don't lose the face on him and just scored. And let's look. Okay, he... yeah, there was no Finnish defender, and that was the reason why the goal happened. So that could be the moral boost for Norway. It will be very exciting in the last 10.5 minutes. Will Norway come back? Will Finland score another goal? I don't know. Let's have a look. And you see the tension, the body tension. There's a lot of tension now, and the Chiri demands holding. So there's a free throw for Norway right now. Here you can see the Norwegian player tries to grab the Finnish keeper at the goal and try to lift him up, but couldn't because the Finnish keeper was too strong. Or yeah, and it's always a good chance to lift the goalie up from the top and then play the pass to the one who lays underneath the goal. And now he's a chance for fast break again. But he didn't see his teammate, fortunately. Okay, the underwater referee comes up. He warns the player again for grabbing the face, I guess. So there's a free throw for Finland against Norway, and within an area of just 4 meters, and that's very dangerous. And maybe we can, yeah. The game becomes more and more roughly. And yeah, there's a goal for Finland again. Yes, it's. I think it was a 10, Santu Hellström, or the 11, Alexi Hautala. Yeah, the snorkel is over the number, so unfortunately we can see that. And they're in attack again. Norway just lost their swim on, and again holding on the basket, I guess. Is what he demands. And now it's Norway with the chance of a fast break. And it's 1-on-1, and he has to. He hesitated again. Maybe he should have just tried it on his own. But so he brought the ball outside to wait for a teammate. But maybe sometimes you need just the self-confidence to think, okay, I will do that. I will do the goal, and yeah. It's Finland again with a fast break. 1-on-1, and he tries his chance and loses the ball. Okay, that's of course is the risk when you do it on your own, that you lose the ball. So from my point of view, the tension grows a little bit here. guess it was the same player trying to get the ball in with a fast break a few moments ago, and he loses the ball because he didn't hold the ball secure in his elbow. He just hold it away from his body with one hand, and then it's an easy thing to grab it for the defenders. But we will not forget that this is under 21 ages, the young talents, and when there's nothing to learn, what are you training for? So. So both teams do a great job now. Finland was attacking and Norway was defending, but the Finnish team more and more tries to score the goals on their own. So on this level, that's not a technique you will follow to get a ball, to get a goal. It's a team sport nevertheless, and we have to pass around and around and confuse the opponent, and then there develops provokes a hole in the defending, and here again he tries to go in on his own, loses the ball. Okay, his teammate catches it, but maybe you should just bring it in the ball and bring it out again, play the pass, go to the other side. Maybe it would be a more proper technique. So 3.5 minutes left. Yeah, okay, that was the game ball, I guess, for Finland, and it was the number 2. That's Totti Nurmi. He scored before in the game against Sweden. Totti Nurmi. So I guess that was the game. Yeah, and Finland is very good in the midfield. It's very hard for Norway to get through this massive forechecking. Well, it's not very effective for the Norwegian team death there. They lose the ball too easy. It seems that the passes don't reach the intended one. So 2.5 minutes left for 3 goals. It's nearly impossible on this with this very good defending team Finland. And that's a counter attack again, but the Norwegian holds it up, him up. attack. It's lucky that the referee didn't blow the whistle for it. Actually, it's not a whistle here, it's a buzzer. But he grabbed the head. One and a half minute left now. Yeah, but Finland helps each other. That's the key to their, to the 4 goals, I guess. That wasn't these wasn't fast break goals. It was they led from an attack, and they played around and then struggled a little bit. And yeah, a little bit is an euphemism, but they struggled a lot and bring the ball in. But there always is a passing station. Like now, there's one lurking, waiting on the close side of the goal. So the opponent for Germany on the 9th game will be Norway. I lost 4-1 in this second. 4-1 for Finland. So we will hear the Finnish anthem again. And once again, watch after the game how the... Okay, now we will just hear the national anthem from Finland.